Well, once again, having to die might not be your favorite part. But since we all know pi, let's make this arc. Now, there's a lot of conversation to be had about, the typical 9 to 5 method of teaching, right? And you would have sorry, you would have had your own experiences, right? With flexibility. What do I mean by that? Think about it like this: the queen, the rook, and the bishop. The queen can perform both functions. She moves like a rook, she moves like a bishop, she even moves like a king as well. So she's a 3-in-1. Whereas the rook only moves in ranks and files. Whereas the bishop moves like a bit of a multiplication sign. It's like, okay, anywhere along that diagonal there, and only on their color, right? Now, obviously, visually, it's not making sense unless I actually show you on the board, which is fine. But the idea is this: as a teacher, the idea that you have face-to-face, you have online, and of course, according to LinkedIn, they call it remote, or they call it on-site. But the third option being what? Hybrid, which essentially means you do a mixture, you do a blended approach. A blended approach of doing some online, doing some face-to-face, doing some online, doing some face-to-face. Imagine being the solution to that problem, where you're a teacher and you're saying, wouldn't it be nice if I did my Monday to Friday online and my Saturday and Sunday? What if I had that as face-to-face and all the other days I did online? What if we flip the script? What if we actually inverted it? What if instead of it being f of x, it would be f of x raised to the minus 1? What about that? Instead of it being a, it would be a raised to the minus 1. So we invert it. Right? No? Let me make it make sense. Now, what if instead of doing this as f of x, we ended up doing this as f of x raised to the minus 1? Flip the script. What if we decided to flip the script?